try to start a stick on fire. Well, if you crush one end with a rock and dry it out real good and cut it to real small so it looks like a paintbrush, now it's real easy to catch a paintbrush on fire. And then if you have a whole bunch of them ready to go, on fire. Then the trick is don't let the fire go out. Or carry a lighter. But that's what the early Americans did. But what was the trick to start a fire? If you had sparks. You spark it into a nest, and then somebody had to be good at turning that into a fire. It's not as easy as it looks. Anyway, we're going to use 3 people. One person, and the key is the person who is holding it, not the person with the stick. Okay, one end I used a crayon. You wax one end so it slides around, and the other end's really rough. If it's rough, you get more friction, and what you want is you want pieces of this wood, red hot wood, to burn off and get red hot and start burning. You know it's burning when it starts to smoke. So you rough this up a little bit.
I remember doing this in
So it's not smooth anymore. Okay, and now they say that you can start a fire like this, and I don't know of anybody who ever has. By doing this, and you keep doing this for hours, and eventually it'll start smoking, and eventually you have a fire. They say. I've never known of it. I also heard that if you don't have real thick, tough skin, your hands will be blisters long before you get fired. So, but what works really good is if you get one person pushing down on this to give you friction, you better hold this with a stick, and somebody else making the stick twist back and forth. Or 2 other people making the stick twist back and forth. So one person's going to do the holding, and they're the key person, and 2 others. Now when you make this slide, you don't want to go back, forth, as you think about it. You're going a little distance and stopping. Going a little distance and stopping. You want to go all the way from one end of the rope almost to the other end. So the idea is to keep as much motion constantly as you can. So you don't, the trick is not going real fast, it's to go nice long strokes. But the real trick is the person who is holding it up here. Because you're the one who's putting the pressure on. You put too much pressure on, and the rope will move and not the stick. You don't put enough in, it'll just bobble around in there and pop out. So I need 3 people.
Elliot.
And
nobody in the video audience.
I need somebody strong enough to hold this in place so that it doesn't pop out, and you get a feel for it. I need 3 volunteers.
Elliot.
Eric.
Elliot, Eric.
Oh, I gotta put a piece of paper below it.
I would do it on videotaping.
When the punk built up, we got to dump it into,
I'll do it. No.
dump it into the net.
Make sure you got a good angle.
Alright.
So you just do it until it's been smoking for about 10 seconds. You hold it. Yep. So
Elliot, get up there right now.
Get on the other end of the bow.
Elliot. Look at my face.
Whoever's on the other end of the bow, hold it down. One person can do it, but it's a lot easier to have 2.
You know what? That's a great
We
idea.
need a second person up here, guys.
Elliot.
We got 25 people.